Hello, my friend. Welcome to your Reiki session. It's a very stormy night, but here we're in this beautiful Reiki cave, tucked away nice and cozy in this warm blanket on our Reiki table. This session is all about relinquishing anxious thoughts. So we're going to be unhooking and releasing anxious thoughts. When they take a hold, this blanket has lots of fuzzies, and those anxious thoughts start to take hold, we can begin to believe, in a sense, that that's the only truth, and that truth is bigger than all the other truths, and it can kind of overshadow all of the other beautiful aspects. We can also start to believe that they are much bigger than they are. We can start to believe that the shadow that these thoughts have, they cast a much longer and bigger shadow than is proportionate to their actual shape and size. So we just want to shift some of the mental aspects here so that we can really start to see more clearly, more soberly what we're actually facing. So we're going to be talking about the mechanisms that our minds have put into place in order to protect us, these millions of year old mechanisms. And we're going to talk about how we can start to shift and reprogram those to serve us right now, right here, right now. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Anna, and I am a Reiki Master practitioner and teacher. And if you would like to learn Reiki from me, if it's still open, I have a course to learn Reiki level 1, so I'll leave that linked below if that's still open. Yeah, I love Reiki. I use it every single day. It's a huge part of my life, as you might imagine. And I love ASMR. I think ASMR is a fantastic tool for, or rather, ASMR videos, right, are a fantastic tool for helping us to combat those anxious thoughts. It's nice to allow our minds to focus on something outside of themselves for a little bit, just to give them a break, right? So I like to pair these two aspects, Reiki and ASMR, and I think they work really well together. And Reiki, if you don't know, is an energetic healing practice. It started in Japan, but it's based on, practices of energy healing that have been seen across cultures all around the world for thousands of years. So we're going to begin with a little bit of clearing here. So these are selenite wands. They're associated with lunar energy, and they're great for cleansing and purifying. So we're going to do a little preliminary kind of psychic wash, just washing away any energy that feels stagnant for you right now. So we're not getting deep into all of the different components of your anxiety. We're just saying, all right, let's just do a little cleansing. It's sort of like a nice quick shower, jump in the shower. We're just getting rid of some of that gunk from the day. scrubbing real deep with the soap and getting under your fingernails yet. We're just cleansing. Just cleansing the outside. Any of that debris, any dirt or soot from the day. And the arms. And the hands. And straight down the center line. And in the mental plane. Good. 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 Beautiful. Do me a favor here, slowly breathe in and release. Just really slow your breathing down, and with intention now breathe in and release. And now try to expand on your inhale, really expand everything, even imagine your arms expanding, your legs, your skin expanding on your inhale. And on your exhale, just release everything, release. And as you release, just grow heavier. Feel your body growing heavy. And now breathe normally. Very good. Okay. Okay, beautiful. I'm going to place this blue lace agate right here. Just sensing a little bit of energy there. Let me put it under the blanket. Right there. There we go. Okay, good. Okay, beautiful. I'm going to use a little bit of this pure incense stick. Have any of you haven't purchased anything from the Pure Incense Co? They're so good. I've talked about them a lot on my channel. It's not a sponsorship or anything like that. I just met the owners and they're really talented and beautiful product. And I like sharing that. Especially when it's a family-owned business. I think it's really cool. But beautiful, really gorgeous incense. Okay, my dear. So now we're just going to do a little bit of clearing, okay? Slightly deeper than our last clearing with the selenite. So here we are clearing anything, any blockages when it comes to this anxiety that you're feeling. And something that's really important to remember when you're stuck in a loop of anxious thought is that this anxiety, these anxious thoughts, they're a device, a mechanism that we've developed in order to focus on the threat. So when this mechanism of anxiety, of stress, was first developed in our minds, it was because of the very real threats all around us. So the threat of the saber-toothed tiger. And Dr. Tara Swart talks about this, Tara Swart-Bieber talks about this, about how, she's a neuroscientist that kind of explains manifestation through neuroscience, among many things she does. But looking at anxiety through that lens, it's really that, if there was an apple or a saber-toothed tiger, our focus would be on the saber-toothed tiger, because you don't want to, if you're enjoying the apple at the risk of being attacked, we learned that that wasn't good for our survival. So rather than focus on what we want, very often we would focus on what we don't want, because that would, help our species survive. But neurologically, we are now in a different place. Our experience is much different. We are much safer. We live in a much safer world. We have a lot of things that protect us, and there's no more saber-toothed tigers. Now, there are very real sort of psychological threats that we experience and things like that, but those threats that first caused the development of this kind of anxiety, those don't exist in the same way today. But we still see them the same, and we still have that mechanism in place. So rather than focusing on what we do want, very often we're kind of like a magnet, magnetized to things that we don't want, to focusing on things that we don't want. So that's really where this anxiety stems from. So recognizing that it's a protective measure, that it's a measure that was put into place in order to save, protect, keep you safe, keep you secure. That can be really helpful in restructuring. So neuroplasticity is about recognizing what's going on in the mental plane, recognizing what's going on here neurologically, and then choosing the thing that we want, knowing how our minds work. So now we can start to say, I recognize that these thoughts are here to try and protect me, but I get to choose what I think, I get to choose what I believe. And even just sometimes opening ourselves up to the fact that there is no saber-toothed tiger, that makes me feel better. And so even real threats that we might experience or stressors in our lives, we can start to see that with these, mental mechanisms in place, we are seeing these stressors in our lives magnified to the extent of a saber-toothed tiger. And that's not true. So we just want to put things into perspective and then choose. So I'm just inviting that in, peeling back some layers in case you want to start incorporating that. And you could even develop mantras around that. Mantras and affirmations, they really are proven to help us reframe and reprogram our minds, but they have to be specific to you. If you're just looking in the mirror and saying, I am beautiful, I'm worthy, and you don't believe it, or it's not specific to what you need to hear, that might not be super helpful. But if you're looking if you're writing these things down or saying them to yourself, and you're starting to be pulled into self-destructive thought, and whereas instead you can say, is this all the information? Do I have all the information? In what ways am I safe right now? In what ways am I safe? I have, clean water to drink. I have fresh food to eat. I have a roof over my head. I have Wi-Fi and electricity. I'm watching this. Okay, I am safe. I am safe. These are the ways in which I'm safe. In my book, Self-Loved, A Month of Meditations is called. One of the meditations in the book, I know most of you know my book, but for those of you who don't, one of the meditations is all about really trusting and developing a foundation of safety, and recognizing with each aspect of yourself, of your life, that it is safe. We're grounding that by building that brick within our minds. Okay, do I have food? Yes. Lay a brick on the foundation. Do I have shelter? Yes. Clean air to breathe, clean water to drink. Yes, we're stacking these bricks on our foundation. Then we have our emotional needs met. We really build this edifice of safety, and we can create this fortress, one brick at a time, safety and security, grounding and trusting in that. So that's just a nice practice to engage in when we start to spiral out, because we've all been there. That is kind of the tricky part about being human in this day and age, is that we, for the most part, we're safer than we ever have been. And so we are safe. We are safe. The things that we're afraid of aren't as big for the most part as we're making them. But we are still using the same mind that was developed when there were very real threats that we had to combat. So it's important just to invite awareness and just to say, oh, there are a lot of ways in which I'm safe. There are a lot of ways in which I'm protected. And you might even start to say, oh, compared to the saber-toothed tiger, this worry that I have, it's actually not that scalable. I mean, it's not, it does sort of pale in comparison. I'm okay. It's okay. You're okay. And it's also okay that you're scared. It's also okay. But just recognizing that there's also a lot more power that you have. You're also a lot more powerful than you know. And so just recognizing that you are powerful, you are safe, you are so safe, and everything's going to be okay. You're going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. But if we can kind of just begin to open these aspects up, okay, maybe it's a little different than I've been believing. Maybe things are a little different. I'm just ashing this here in our sacred ashtray, abalone shell ashtray. I'm going to draw the sacred symbols now outside of your heart space. Let's do some of those deep, slow breaths here while I draw the symbols. Just deep, slow breaths. You're okay. Beautiful. Just clearing at your feet. Okay. Okay, let's start to unpick some of these thoughts that we don't want in there anymore. This is a piece of driftwood, gnarly piece of driftwood. It's sort of like my wand. Like a beautiful healing wand. So I'm going to use this and we're going to start to kind of pull out some of this energy, okay? I'm going to light this candle so we have something to cast it into. It's a frankincense candle. There we go. So here it is, and we're just pulling out that energy, pulling it out and casting it into the light. Good, good, good. 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 Earth element, like wood, can help us connect with our sense of safety, with our sense of safety here in the earthly realm. We want to focus on the apple. We don't want to focus on the saber-toothed tiger. We want to shift and focus on the thing that we want. Sometimes we're so focused on the saber-toothed tiger that we don't even know what we want anymore. We don't even know what the apple looks like. Which is okay, but it's time to shift. It's time to shift. You're being called to shift and start to invite in the life of your dreams, okay? So we're just combing this out. And we're just going to use this to kind of comb this energy out. Comb, comb, comb. Comb, comb, comb. Comb the energy out. Comb the energy out. Comb the energy out. Comb it out. Comb it out. Good, 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 good. Good. Okay. I have this really beautiful green talc. It's very kind of iridescent. Can you see? It's kind of bright, but anyway, it's green and white. It's really beautiful and very soft. Talc is a very soft mineral, so it's nice. Feels like you could almost push your finger in. But this is great for inner peace. So we're inviting in this energy of inner peace, calming the mind, calming the mind. I'm just going to kind of use this as a wave that's just sort of washing over you, washing over you. And it's just clearing all of that mental gunk, any of those thoughts or beliefs that you don't want. Any anxious thoughts that you don't want, that you don't need. We're just releasing them. Letting them wash away. Wash away. Beautiful. Just letting them wash away. Wash. 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 Let's place this right behind the nape of your neck, okay? Supporting you. There we go. Beautiful. Right behind the nape of your neck. So that energy is just kind of radiating forth. Beautiful. And now I have the celestite. This is another really beautiful stone. It's very blue and sparkly. And I'm just going to use this. And we're going to imagine that it's filling up your entire being. This sparkly blue energy. It's filling you up, filling you up, filling you up. It's like the beautiful energy of the sunshine sparkling on clear water. And that just fills you up with this serene, healing, nurturing light. Filling you up with that energy of sunlight sparkling on clear water. And it is safe and calm, and you are protected, and you're so comfortable. You're so comfortable and warm and refreshed, and you're so loved and cared for. And you have so much love to give, and you're so strong. You're so strong. And everything is okay. It's all okay. You're okay. Beautiful. You can put that at your feet, and that shimmering light glimmering off of the water. Sunlight glimmering off of the beautiful crystalline water floats up all through your aura. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, so now I'd like to seal all of this energy in, seal it all. And we have our rattle here for that, our owl rattle. It's so cute. So we're going to seal all this in, just helping you really sink into that safety, ground into that safety, and recognize how protected you are, how safe you are, okay? Starting at the crown. Lovely. Fluffing your aura, you are so safe and protected in this thick, buoyant aura. Beautiful. Okay, my dear. Let's take a deep, slow breath together, filling with that sparkling light. And then release and just grow heavy. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Okay, my dear. Thank you so much for joining me. It's always such a pleasure to be able to connect with you. Everything is going to be okay. You're going to be okay. You're doing such a good job. Such a good job. You're safe. You're protected, okay? I'm sending you so much love, so much support, so many good thoughts, and so much good energy your way. Okay? All right. Take really good care of yourself. Take good care of each other. If you are interested in learning Reiki, I'll leave that link below if it's not already booked out. But yeah, I upload every Wednesday and Sunday, so I'll see you again here very, very soon. And until then, be so well, my friend, okay? Namaste. Hello, my lovely, lovely patrons. This session is going to be all about just like sending love into the hands. Our palms are these like entry and access points for so many different energies to flow in. So doing Reiki hand massages I find really helpful. So soothing. So I'm just going to be sending this energy towards you. I love using things from nature to send healing energy. You know I love using things like driftwood, stones, all the earthly elements. I love using water as a healing element. Good. So sending that love towards you, and see if you can just maybe breathe it in. Fill yourself up with that gorgeous, loving energy. Imagine the aroma just swirling in and flowing all through your body. Which can be directed and channeled with laser-like precision to help you accomplish tasks and achieve objectives. Cool. This is going to be a really powerful time for you. 2 super empowering cards. You have this fiery energy, and you have like the earth and the roots and the ancestors. It's like star and earth and fire. Find as comfortable a position as you can. Maybe close your eyes. You could lie down, whatever feels right for you. And let's begin today with gratitude. Whatever position you find yourself in,